These are all of the tips and tricks on how you can always win in dueling grounds. You might be wondering, what is the method to always win in dueling grounds? In today's video, I will be going over all of the things what you need to know on how to always win in dueling grounds. At the bottom right, you can see that I've got an overlay so you guys know what I'm pressing. And other than that, let's just get stuck right in. Just want to let you guys know, we actually got a code. So before we do get into anything, if you want to go ahead and get yourself a code, the code is going to be first a special code. Click redeem, and that is a code that you can redeem that will go ahead and give you gems and coins. But you might be wondering, what is the best weapon as of right now? Believe it or not, it is actually going to be the katana. The katana is right now the best method. Little tip, if you do mouse click, you can actually... If you want a little bit of a tip, if you do press your mouse scroll click, you can actually go ahead and lock onto your opponent. Tip 1, you can also dodge away from someone's combos. It's really easy. Whenever you go ahead and break your opponent's shield, you then want to go ahead and heavy click by right clicking. After every combo, you should do a jump shot starting a second combo, and that is how you can combo lock your opponent. The whole point of what you need to do is try and get a very long combo on your opponent. So every single combo, you want to go ahead and do a jump shot. If you don't know how to jump shot, this is going to be a jump shot. Jump and then right click, and that's going to be a jump shot. So what I recommend you doing is getting a pretty nasty combo on your opponent, and then doing a jump shot, and then carrying on your combo from there. The most important thing, what you want to go ahead and do is parrying. Parrying is the most important thing, what you want to do in dueling grounds. So you want to concentrate on getting parries, and then you can see that you can always win like that. The tip, recognize your own patterns and habits for your opponent. So you want to be more unpredictable. So your opponent is trying to predict your moves. You want to try and be unpredictable so your opponent doesn't know what you're going to do next. If you are considering buying a weapon though, I just want to let you know, katana is the best, then dual daggers, and then the naginata is actually going to be really good as well. However, the best is the katana. Like I said, it's going to be the meta as of right now. First of all, I just want to share with you a bit of the basics. Your enemy will have a shield. This is going to be your shield. You can always predict when your enemy is about to use its ultimate. This is going to be... Jump shots are really good because you can easily dodge by jumping, and not only that, when you come back down, you are able to actually go ahead and do damage. Whenever you break your enemy shield, you always want to right click, which is going to be a heavy attack, because the reason why you want to go ahead and do that is because you'll be doing more damage. Never use a light attack when your enemy shield is about to break. Always right click, and that will do a heavy attack, allowing you to do more damage. You can see when your enemy is about to go ahead and use its ultimate ability, the bar will literally show. So when your enemy's second bar, the second bar meaning the bar below health, is full, you know when your enemy is about to use its ultimate ability. So when your enemy does have that bar full, you want to be extra cautious. There's a few ways on how you can actually break combos. You can break combos by parrying, pressing Q to dodge, or jump hitting. The reason why I love jump shotting to break combos is because you can pretty much go ahead and hit the opponent whilst dodging, which is going to be very efficient. The most important tip I can give to you is try and be unpredictable as possible. Try switch your playstyle around every round so your opponent doesn't really know what playstyle you're aiming for. Because obviously if you jump in all of the time, your enemy, well, the opponent will know what you're doing. You're obviously jumping around a lot, dodging. So just honestly be unpredictable as much as you possibly can, and that'll allow you to go ahead and win. I'm going to be honest with you, you really want to take note on what weapon you're using, because the katana is going to be balanced. The dual daggers is going to be very good for close range. So obviously if you are using something like dual daggers and you're using it at far range, it's not going to be good at all. So if I'm going to be honest with you, it does really depend on what weapon you are using. Let's say you are trying to use the Nagita at really close range. You're just going to get smoked by the dual daggers, which is why the katana is going to be the best, because it's balanced and it's just going to be perfect out of all of the other weapons out there. So you want to make sure that you are playing the right playstyle depending on what weapon you are using. A lot of people don't know, but dashing back and dashing forward to quickly dash forward and get that attack in is going to be a really good tip. So you can see when I'm about to go ahead and get hit, I'm going to dash back last second, and then he'll attack to me, and then I can attack him back. So I'm basically baiting him to attack me, but last second I'm going to dash back and then attack. You see what I mean? So you basically baiting the opponent to go in towards you, you see? And then I'm going to go ahead and attack and start my combo. That's called something like baiting the enemy in towards you to get a combo. It's really annoying. A lot of people do this, but you can also do the opposite if you really want to risk it. You see, it was just waiting for each other to go ahead and start our attack first. A lot of players do this and it can be quite annoying. If I'm going to be honest with you, never use your ultimate abilities when your opponent is on low health. This guy just done it and he literally just wasted his ultimate ability. I'm not going to go ahead and do that because I'm going to save it for when I kill him legitly. You can see that I literally just killed him. I got my ultimate ability, and if I do use it on him now, it's going to do quite a lot of damage. There we go, half health straight off the bat. Just analyze my gameplay and you should be able to go ahead and take notes off my gameplay and apply it to yours. Guy got absolutely smoked. I mean, GG, but I'm going to jump shot him now. Look, I'm going to bait him to attack me. Dash back, jump shot, you're dead. He just given up, didn't he? He just wanted me to kill him at that point. But by the way, if you do not agree with any of my tips and tricks, or you say my tips and tricks are bad, honestly, just let me know down in the comment what you agree or disagree with, okay? Because everybody has their own play styles, and this is what works for me. You can see that I'm winning. Oh, I haven't lost a game yet, and it's literally making me always win. I just want to let you know, you can cancel attacks into parries, dodges, and attacks. If you time your dodges and jumps before the attack hits you, the dodge will be fully invincible, if you did not know that already. I'm going to go ahead and win another game. Just watch my playstyle. I'll tell you what I'm doing. This guy seems to be dashing around a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and see if it's going to start his attack on me, and then I'm going to dash back. Okay, I missed it. I didn't know if it was going to do that. Alright, so if you're getting comboed quite a lot, what I recommend you doing is just try to parry. If you do get combo locked, it's quite hard to actually get out of that. But my best option is, if you are getting comboed on, is try to parry that. Another really good tip, do not use your ultimate if your opponent has underneath 30% health. You are going to be wasting your ultimate, and you want to use your ultimate when your enemy has most health, obviously, because you're going to be wasting a lot of the damage what you're going to be doing with your ultimate. I just want to let you know as well, you can use your ultimate when your opponent has a broken defense. At that state, you'll basically go ahead and critical him. And that's probably the best way on how to use your ultimate, because if you do use your ultimate and you miss, then you just missed an entire, like, a lot of damage. So I highly recommend you only using your ability when you broke your opponent's shield, because then you obviously won't be able to miss it. I know that I'm going over quite a lot of the basic tips and tricks, or a lot of you might have already knew already, but I'm trying to tell you as much stuff as I can that will help you guys out. A lot of you don't know, but by pressing WASD and Q, you can change where you dodge, obviously, but you can use it to your own benefit. If you want to dodge sideways, Like, the opponent doesn't, well, a lot of people don't dodge sideways. So I do that quite a lot, and it does seem to work a lot for me. You can see that I have my ultimate now. My teammate doesn't have his ultimate. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and not use my ultimate until I break my opponent's shield. And now I know that my opponent has his ultimate. I was going to dodge, but he used it. Did you guys just see that? I tried to jump shot, I parried it, and then I got a combo on him, and then I used my ultimate, and that got him down. Well, he's pretty much dead now, like, there's no coming back after that. And there we go, we won. That was a pretty bad game, not gonna lie. I can't believe I actually lost quite a lot of health there, but I did end up getting that win. Never ever use a heavy attack to start your combo. Your lighter attacks would be a lot more quick. And if you try to heavy attack to start a fight, let me just show you. I'm going to get hit. So I'm going to use a heavy attack. You can see that I'm just going to get quickly attacked. So you only want to use your light attacks to get a combo. And then I wouldn't really use your heavy attacks inside of a combo unless it's at the end of a combo. But if you are doing that, I highly recommend you just ending your combo with a jump shot, because that will allow you to go ahead and carry on your combo. But I don't really use heavy attacks, I'm going to be honest with you. Those are all of the tips and tricks in Dueling Ground. If I missed out on any, let me know down in the comment. But if you do have any tips and tricks on your own, please let me know down in the comments some tips and tricks on what I should know, what I missed out in this video. But thank you so much for watching. Those are all of the tips and tricks on how to always win in Dueling Grounds, and I'll now see you all in the very next video. Thank you for watching.